Hi everyone, welcome Fire Nation. This is your girl, Fire Princess, on the Fire Princess channel. As I stated earlier in my previous channel, my video, that I will be talking about Naruto, my Naruto, a Naruto Shippuden product gifts I received, collectibles, and not just the collectibles of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, but actually the other anime like Fairy Tail, and I believe I also have some One Piece and a couple others I will be showing you later on in the video. But I would like to thank everyone that will be viewing this video. Like and subscribe if this is what you like, and I hope what I like will be something which you would like also. I have made these videos to share what I like, and I would like would do the share it with the world and those who are interested in it as well. I'm sorry about how I am talking right now, and this is actually the first time I am doing something like this, so I'm quite nervous about it actually. The first thing I would like to show you would be my Bleach collector items, which I got as a present. It is actually unopened, and I try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. For those who don't know this character, his name is Bakuyaki, but here it will only say the word Bakuya. He is what you call a Soul Reaper, a captain of one of the 13 Court Guard squads in the anime of Bleach, and it's actually one of 4 collectibles. Each book 8, I believe. Yeah, 8 in the series have Ichigo Kurosaki Rukia Kuchiki, which is actually not his little sister, but sister-in-law. For those who haven't watched Bleach yet or haven't reached the episode yet, I'm sorry for the spoiler of it, but yeah. Then you will. It also have Orihime in a way. She is actually Ichigo's friend and also she is introduced like love interest for Ichigo. And there's as you can see, Bakuya Kuchiki. There's also Renji Abarai, who is, for those who don't know, is Bakuya's vice captain. There's Toshio and Kisuke, who actually is a previous captain of the 13 Court Guard squad, but he left. He deserted it. I turn it below, this is what I was reading. Is a collect them all, and you here to see here. This is what is collected, what I just gone and said. And here, as you can see, it is have a detailed description about Bakya being the 28th generational head of the Kushki clan in the Seoul society is where they are situated, which they are living in. And it's one of the 4 great aristocrats family, so he is very rich, and he is from a noble family too. So you can understand, being the head of that family, what his personality is like. And early on, when you first see Bakria, you will think he's arrogant and he could just go at times and things like that. But it turns out he is actually very nice. He's just take the role as head of his clan and the captain of the 13 Quad squad. Well, one of the captains of the 13 Quad squad is very seriously. So, and he is thought to be very cool-headed, but in truth he is a very passionate person. As I said, he is actually very nice. And his Zanpakuto, which is the name of his sword here, as you can see his sword, their sword is not called Soul Reaper swords, or the sword is called a Zanpakuto, and they have different names. And his one is Senbonzakura, and actually they have 2 forms, Shikai and Bankai. Shikai is when it is its normal form, not a normal sword form, but it's the true form of the sword form, and Bankai when they are evolved. I say evolved, it's not like they could go and change it how they want. They have the captain of that owns that sword, or should I say is partnered with that sword, head even, and he will have to be able to be in one with that sword so much that how it actually transforms from its normal Shikai true form to a form that is even more powerful, which is true form. I have back here Kushki here, and actually I have another one from the collectibles. This is Ichiko Kurosaki, the main character and main lead of the Bleach series. Bleach series actually has not only its series but also 4 movies as well. We have 4 different storylines. It will show different moments of their life. One will be centered around about how Rukia Kuchiki was before. One will be centered on the Zanpakuto, among others. One actually is centered around Choshiro Hitsugaya, which is this white the white hair boy over here, this real, and even though he looks like a child, he is actually older than Ichigo. And I don't have the other collectibles in the others, like Orihime and what's the man's name again? Kisuke Urahara. That's his last name, Kisuke Urahara. But I actually have another collectible in them. This is Kisuke Urahara. As you can see, he is actually a captain as well. He was a former captain before he deserted. He was actually the head of the science group in the Soul Society headquarters. And after he left, he was a shopkeeper, but then afterwards he will come back as a captain. That is why he is in a captain actual right now. And next one I have is actually I have Orihime Inui. And as you can see, they have both of them have a stand, and I have only two each in each set, so I'll have to be I'm looking for the others. It's quite hard to find these where I am. But if there's a will, there's a way. And I am planning on completing each of the two sets. Actually, I have here, for those who don't know this person, he is actually Itachi Uchiha. I am planning on collecting the others as well in this some plushies collectible thing. You can actually go to our website called www.naruto.com, and you can go there and see what you can, if you see anything that's interesting to you and things like that, and you'll see the different the different collectibles it have in it. And as you can see, you have a string so you can hang it up as well. But I actually have them all these I have it on a kind of stand, okay? And not just him, but I actually have Sasori as well. And as you can see, they are from the Akatsuki, the villain group in Bleach. Hello, Ben Newman Tiffinenu. I'm sorry I didn't see your message earlier. I was trying to get these and I was talking, so I didn't see them. But thank you for coming in and saying hi to everyone. And actually, after finding out about their storylines, I actually are a fan of them and wish things was differently, as most of us saw in the anime community. After finding out the villain storylines, they will think this person should have a second chance, or things should have happened differently. For me, I would think I want to go and transport myself into that world and be in that storyline before the bad things happen and save them from the great crisis, so they could have been able to be up to the full potential. But as you know, we can there's no transfiguration or anything which we can do to go able to be in the anime world. But if you figure out that I want to go in it and have plans to go on and be able to go on and change their storylines. I actually made a fanfic story about changing the storylines before. Later on, I will go and make a video about it afterwards. When I make it, I will post it. You can see the how I go on and change their storylines afterwards. As I'll continue showing you what I have here. This is actually one of my prize positions as well. As you can see, this is unsealed and opened, and it's actually a Naruto Shippuden mug. It's a clone mug. Sorry for how it is looking, because I actually never opened them. Never opened it. I just clean it on the surface as much as I am able without ever open it. This is unsealed, unopened, never been touched except for the surface areas of the box. It's actually a magic mug. As you can see here, if it is hot enough, it will change from one Naruto into a bunch of them. It's a clone mug. It is a mug and coaster gift set, which I am very proud to be able to be owning one of these. And if I find any others like it, I will be buying it, and I will show it in videos like these I will be making in the future. I actually have a chain and the earrings to match as well. Let me see here. I not only have the earrings, the Uzumaki clan, which is this. For those who see Naruto or Naruto Shippuden, he will have a mark, which is this. Is called the Uzumaki clan mark, and yes, it's called toys, but some of us call it collectibles as well. So, and yes, it's Uzumaki. For those who don't know, Uzumaki is actually name of the clan his mother is in. They usually have red hair, and they are a clan of I saw the angry emojis and thing, Thomas. And yeah, as I was stating before, is the clan is for Sealing Jutsu, and the Hidden Leaf Konoha is actually the safe place for the Uzumaki clan. You would see other characters outside Konoha. Yes, Konoha village. Oh, thank you for subscribing to me. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it. And as you would see in the series later on, when Naruto becomes bigger in Naruto Shippuden, he actually is the Hotokage's, spoiler alert, he's the Hotokage's son, and the summoning jutsu Shidori. Yes, his friend Sasuke Uchiha, the younger brother from Itachi Uchiha, who I showed you earlier, but I have the plushie of, had learned the Shidori from Kakashi. And yes, Rasen Shuriken is actually one Naruto meet up with his Wind Chakra and thank you. Wind Chakra and the Rasengan, which he is learned from Purvi Sage, who is actually the mentor of his father, Minato Namikaze is his last name. Yes, Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, as well as the third Hokage. It was his mentor's Purvi Sage, other mentor, and good night, sleep tight. No, it's evening, going to go in evening time here. Yeah. So I'm not going to be sleeping anytime soon. Okay, good night. Thanks for watching, Thomas. And also, yeah, for those, I actually have not only the Uzumaki clan's earrings, but I actually have the Akatsuki earrings to match the Akatsuki uniform of Sasori and Itachi as well. Yes, Benu Benu. I can't really pronounce your name properly, and I don't know the proper pronunciation of your name. And I see you leaving. Yeah, hello. And I actually got these in the same place which I got the other earrings and chain. It's called Rebel Yell. For those who know about it, it's an anime store, which actually does have earrings and chains, have bracelets, posters, and pins as well. The round pins as well. It have different characters from different movies and anime series. That's not Naruto, but Angel Heart. For those who know about Angel Heart, it have One Piece, One Punch Man. For those who know One Punch Man, I am a huge fan of One Punch Man, just like I'm a huge fan of One Piece as well, and Naruto Shippuden, as you can already could guess from the different things I have of the series. And actually there was one which I am gonna get, which I am very proud to be able to have. Hold on, I'll show you. If I can. Oh gosh, I now remembered. I now remember where I had this. It's actually the same thing which I've been holding my phone up with all this time. Um, excuse me for the close up there just now. I was just was moving it away so I can go and show you properly. And as you can see, it is actually a fairy tale phone holder of Natsuko. For those who know Fairy Tail, as you know, he is the main character and he's what you call a dragon slayer. And just like the others, he has a very unique storyline. Naruto, with his being a Jinchuki and not knowing who his parents was, and and Ichigo with him being a normal human, as normal as a person who could see ghosts is, until he met a Soul Reaper by Rukia Akutsuki, and then he later on become a Soul Reaper himself. He actually is raised by a dragon, a fire dragon, a dragon. Dragoneel is his last name, so he became Natsu Dragoneel because he was raised by them. And then we find out that one day he disappeared, and Natsu became a member of a guild called Fairy Tail. Unlike other magical anime, where they have to go and cast say words, cast spells and things, they don't necessarily have to go and shout the name of the thing, but sometimes they do. For some reason, that always happens so in most of these storylines. And he is partnered with Lucy Hatfilia, who is a rich girl who abandoned her house. She left her home because she loved her fight with her father. And we became friends with Natsu and his rival Gray, who is an ice mage, while Natsu's a fire. So, clash, fire, ice. Not a good combo, but they're in the same guild, so from time to time, when it matters most, they will cooperate. And for those times when they will get out of hand and will go and wreck the place, you'll have a red-haired girl named Erza, who is magical in the sense of equipment manager magic. She have space time with when it comes to clothes, something his equipment, whether it's armor or weapons in form of swords, maces and whatnot. And she is brutally strong. Not strong, Gray is strong, but she is strong. And she have a rival as well, which we later found out wasn't as quiet and nice as she is throughout the series, but she had a wild streak a while back growing up. And her magic is actually a beast transformation type magic. And the strongest form is one of the strongest beasts they have. Beast-like characters they have. And the guild master is actually a very, very short old man, which is very nice. And he is the third, I believe he's the third guild master of the, no, fourth or fifth guild master of the Fairy Tail Guild. We later found out their first guild master was not even a human self, but a young girl, and we later found out she wasn't even dead. She was in she imprisoned herself in a case of ice, and she was actually married and and was pregnant at the time of her engagement. And the place which her body is laid to rest is actually the same place where she lived and found her husband. And hello, Ritwik Raj, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hello. I'm just talking about the storyline of Fairy Tail here, and I was telling them about the first Fairy Tail Guild Master, and how she, for those who, if you don't know, the plot twist, was actually married and was pregnant at the time of her disappearance, and she was not killed, but she was encased in a coffin like crystal, which later on will disappear, and she and her husband, who I will not name, also disappeared, and they were able to turn back to full humans, and their son disappeared as well, and they have no memory of him. And also her husband is actually Natsu's brother, for those who know the series and in which that year, but sorry for the spoiler alert, but his brother is his brother, and they was able to go and meet up with them again, and Natsu is actually happy for his brother and the Fairy Tail Guild Master to be able to be walking around in peace, and nobody trying to target him as before. Well, now I will be showing you. I'll be showing you different places, posters which I have as well. I got this one, which I'll be showing you. As you can see, it's a picture poster with different anime characters. I got this in an anime convention, AnimeCon, which I had it a few years back. And for those who know this, I have this poster as well. For those who don't know, its name is Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer, I'm sorry. And it actually have the anime name as well, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I actually got that as a gift as well. And I actually have As you can see behind me, it was another anime poster, but I also have not only the 3D poster as well of the flowers, but actually this too. As you can see, it's actually two animes in one. Sword Art Online in this side, and another anime over here in this side. And in the middle, the ones in chain is actually these two who Kiritukan, which is the male character, and Asuna, who normally have orange hair, but in this one she have blue. This little girl is actually their daughter, but it says an AI, artificial intelligence, but she just likes to call them Papa and Mama. So in a way they became her parents and she the child. And for those here, I'll be showing you one, actually have One Punch Man here. As you can see, he is the main character of One Punch Man series, and here have different characters. He is Genoskin, One Punch Man's sidekick, and actually is a student. In a way, you could say he's a student. He is actually one of the weakest character, but is very strongly determined, and these are actually strong characters as well. Not as strong as One Punch Man, because he could destroy everything in one punch. That's One Punch Man. He actually is even as weak as the Bicycle Man I showed you earlier. And everybody think what he did, this one did. And he was willing to run and clear everything up, but he decided to let everybody still believe that he did those acts, because not only gave him a sense of purpose, but he inspired people. So in a way, he's a hero. So he continued doing what he always done, but this time would help One Punch Man whenever he's in trouble with people, because he doesn't know how to communicate very well. He is actually one of high-ranking hunters, but unlike the others, he doesn't really have a skill that he uses in the field. He is more of a poster boy or idol. And as I show you here, is actually Fairy Tail as well, as I showed you in the posters I had, phone collector thing I had. That the boy in the top here is called Gajil. He is the Iron Dragon Slayer. The one in yellow is Lucy Hatfilia. The little girl over here is Wendy. This is the main character, Natsu Dragonil. This one is actually a second generation Dragon Slayer. he wasn't raised by a dragon, but he had a dragon orb like thing which he swallowed, and he had granted the power of dragon magic, so he became a second generation dragon slayer. We later on find out there's a way to become a third generation dragon slayer when he or when you are raised by a dragon, and also when you ingest the dragon magic stone like Loxus here. And Loxus is actually the grandson of the current guild master, which they have in the beginning of the series. This is Erza uh, with the equipment magic, which can equip the swords and other weapons as well as different armors. And this is the ice mage, who will later on become ice dragon slayer. And I forget one name too. She is also a very important character, but I was more focused on these four: Natsu, Erza, Gray, and Lucy. So I forgot about her name. And as I shared previously in a different video, I actually have connected blocks of One Piece, Monkey D. Luffy, Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto, Masin, yeah, and Kakashi, can't remember Kakashi's last name, but the sensei of Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura from Team 7, who's actually was the student of Minato, who was at the time was the mentor of Team 7, his generation, who was a student of a Team 7 in Bubise's generation, who was the Team 7 of the third Hokage generation. And also, this is Dr. Chappa. As you can see, he's a reindeer who is the doctor and a fellow pirate member of Luffy Hat pirate crew. I have others one. For those who know the 7 Deadly Sins, I actually have one of the books. But this is book 2. Is the second part of this, telling the story about this character and how he met his wife. And this is the first book as well. I have others. I will be telling you a story. I'll tell you the storyline about it, as well as these. I will be doing. And now, what anime I'll be discussing? Books. Yes. Yes. I was showing you the different the anime books. That one is about the 7 Deadly Sins, which is kind of like a night squad. Oh, hello. And they are called Seven Deadly Sins because they were charged with treason. If a One Piece book, no, I have a Seven Deadly Sins book, but I am looking for One Piece books actually. Right now, I only could see one the One Piece book, anime, and manga, just like anybody else in the internet. But that book is mid. Well, I have to read it. If you know where I can find one of the books, you could tell me. I could go and find out, and I will go and see what. Yeah, I actually like mangas very much. Earlier on in my life, I will only watch an anime. Amazon. Yes, I don't really have a, a good history with Amazon. Not because it's shipping issues and thing. It's just I not really good in that department to be able to shop on Amazon. And yes, I actually do download it in free websites and thing. There's websites in mangas that you can actually read and download them, which I actually download some chapters of One Piece, as well as I was showing you earlier, Seven Deadly Sins. Thank you for your suggestions, and I will continue to look for other sites to go and do for free. Actually, let me see. This is actually the first time I'll be sending. Let me see if I'm able to go and send it to you. Yeah. And I would read web comics and webtoon. Is some of the free sites I'll be watching different manga on. If not, I would go to Mangago, which you can see One Piece and Seven Deadly Sins and others like it. You just have to know which genre you want to look for. You click it if you want to see one that's ongoing or if it's completed. If I study in college, no, I actually was studying abroad, but I came down before COVID-19 hit, and after I finished up what I could, I stayed here, so I didn't go back to continue these different studies I was doing. Yeah. Well, for those who right, that it came down. Well, yes, thank you. I actually was doing early childhood education. And why do I like anime? Actually, I liked anime because of the storylines. Bleach was actually the first anime which I had watched, It was back in 2006 or so. I did not know what anime was actually. I know cartoons and things. I never seen anime before, and this is back when we had to watch movies and series in DVDs and CDs. I can't remember if it was 2006 or earlier because I was quite young. I was very young at that time, and that's DVD player young, so you can understand I didn't know what was anime, but I was when I finish this lab, I'll go on and end the live stream. And live stream, I saw a photo of Bleach. I was interested in it. I watched it, I liked it, and I was sucked in anime. And I found out my other family members also liked anime. So I had people to talk to about that. That's it for this live stream. I will make another live stream about different things you can watch in Disney Plus, as well as different other animes and manga as I have read. Bye. Thank you. Like and subscribe for more, and see you next time.